I can share that a major museums such as the ICA Miami and the New Orleans Museum of Art, both in the United States, have expressed interest in Pride. Now, both of those museums have already acquired NFTs. In fact, the New Orleans Museum of Art has already acquired an NFT by Rewind Collective. And this is important to note that Rewind Collective are one of the few NFT artists in the world whose works are held in museum collections, multiple, in fact. National Gallery of South Africa and Foundation Median Ocheo in Spain. So multiple museums are acquiring this work. In terms of the secondary market, these are editions, but these are very special editions, which are exclusive to Veve. And I can't speak to Veve's particular plans about making things interchangeable with other platforms. However, what I can say, and as we all know, is all NFTs on Veve are going to be part of their metaverse, and also other initiatives. So we are looking at in real life activations with around Pride, which Veve holders would be included in events, parties, particularly as my own case gets more traction. I'm scheduled over the next month to go on national television in the United Kingdom to speak about LGBT rights and my Supreme Court case in India. And there'll be a whole range of events. There'll be both parties for Veve holders and Pride holders to indulge in, but also more serious activations and seminars if members of the community and the Pride holders wish to learn or get more involved. Rewind Collective does have a strong secondary market, but at the moment, only one of ones have been typically sold at auction. There was one, as I said, sold at Christie's in May last year, and one sold in June in at Phillips Auction House, and that made over 200,000 US dollars for a one of one. So you can see that there's a lot of demand, and no one is reselling the one of ones. And it's good to see that the secondary market for Pride, even as global NFT and cryptocurrency markets are a little shaky, it is healthy, as it should be, because there's a lot more coming with Pride. There's a lot more coming.
Yo, what's going on, my VVOGs, my Omi homies, my fellow master collectors, and everybody else on YouTube? It's your bromy, the Gale, back at it again with another VV drop strategy video. Ooh. Okay, so if that audio clip didn't get you bullish for this drop, then I don't know what will. Givenchy Beauty and Rewind Collective Pride 2022. To mark Pride Month this year, Givenchy Parfums again states its support for the LGBTQIA+ cause by continuing an unprecedented project. The brand has decided to team up with the London Gallery owner Amar Singh and Rewind Collective to create a digital artwork which will be sold for the benefit of the Le Mag Jeune Association. In an initiative which perfectly reflects the house's approach, according to which disruptive creativity and innovation always goes hand in hand with values of respect and inclusion. So, this is our second Pride drop on Veve regarding Rewind and Mr. Amar Singh. So, we have a Rewind Collective flag, which will cost $50. There are 1,978 editions. This is an uncommon. All right. So now we have a Rewind Collective heart, which is also $50 or 50 gems. There are 1,978 editions, and this is also an uncommon. And then we have the Givenchy Beauty Pride 2, which is $100, and there's 1,989 editions. So with that, let's go further into my thoughts and strategies for this drop. Okay, so my thoughts and strategies for this drop. We've been here before, my friends. We've had a Pride drop before with Givenchy and Rewind Collective, and we slept on it, didn't we? We let these things go for like $20 to $100. This one was sitting. This Pride number one was sitting in the marketplace for like 200 gems, like basically double the retail for like seems like a week. and then they got bought up, right? I don't know if it was from one whale or multiple whales, but they got bought up, and people recognized that this piece is not to be slept on. So I think people won't make that same mistake. I think a lot of people will go for this $100 one, including myself. I'm going to pass on these two for now. I might see about it in the secondary market, but the priority is obviously Givenchy Beauty Pride 2. I personally have two of the original Prides, and I hope to get this one as well. This is going to be a very competitive drop with only 1,989 editions. It's going to be a bloodbath. As you can see, it's $100 as opposed to $50. So that's already telling you that this one, they're placing more value on this one. And yeah, I mean, what else is there to say? You heard the information in the beginning of the video. Art galleries are interested in Pride and Rewind Collector's work. These are Veve exclusives, meaning we have a unique opportunity to accumulate and attain these special pieces. It's for a good cause. I mean, what else can I say? If it's not for you, then cool, because that means more chances for me. So with that, let's move on to the secondary market where we can see the original price of the Pride. Okay, let's take a look at the first drop with similar items. We got the Rewind Collective logo, which is currently going for 325 gems or dollars. There's 1,978 editions. This is a season 2 drop. And then let's take a look at the Pride Givenchy Beauty. 92 listed in the market. A floor of 2.6k gems or dollars. And there was 1,952 editions. So you can get an idea of, I don't know if the Pride 2 is going to go for these numbers, but it's quite possible. Maybe, 1.5 at the least, I would say. I don't see it going under a K. I mean, it could, but I don't know. This is going to be an interesting drop for sure. It's hard to call. I would give it at least a K floor for starters, but we'll see. In light of new information that Pride holders will get access to certain parties and events that might have swayed, the sentiment. So we will see how that goes. And yeah, I mean, I think that's all we need to take a look at there. So with that, let us move on.
Major companies. I have the CEOs and owners. David knows this because a lot of them I'll be bringing to Veve of major companies. They are calling me or calling David to do NFT partnerships, and some of the companies. I mean, we're talking some of the biggest in the world. Some of the companies that are other companies I'm working with. I mean, you don't get much bigger than LVMH, so it's probably not a surprise to anybody listening that there are other huge multi-billion-dollar companies who are joining forces with my NFT studio to create and team up with other artists I work with to create NFTs, and then team up with Veve as a leading platform to distribute them and provide benefits and sell them to the community. But all these companies are interested in impact. They really are. And that's what we're seeing. But we're just scratching the surface. This is the thing. It's 2022. NFTs haven't exactly been widespread for around much longer. I also want to highlight something. Before we did the Pride release with Veve, we have to rewind the clock, right? That month, I think we first started speaking, nearly a year and a half ago. There was less than 5,000 members. There's millions of Veve members now. If we just think about that, it just shows you how we are just at the primitive and beginning stages, but we are all market leaders in our respective fields.
And that's the video, my friends. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. If you learned something or enjoyed the content, feel free to leave a like on the video and consider subscribing for more Veve content like this. So yeah, man, you heard it. I tried to give you as much alpha as I could regarding these Pride posters and Rewind collective collaborations. Do your own research. I know what I'm going to do. But yeah, if you're going for it, good luck. And with that being said, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say ever is financial advice because I am learning just like you. I am just your friendly neighborhood genius. Ahaha! Ahaha! Sharing his thoughts and opinions on this awesome app known as Veve. So take everything that you hear from me with a grain of salt because things could change. And with that, if you would like to follow me on the app or on the web platform, just look up my name and add me, and I may add you back. And with that, thank you once again for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Until then, peace out and huddle strong, and remember to be like water. Stay liquid. Later.